Well, hello and welcome back to competitive multiplayer. So, first job for today, we need to push these bales, or push the first bale into the area of the BGA that takes the bales, which is about here. So as soon as it's fermented, that'll be alright. And we need to unload this trailer because I need to reconfigure it, if I can, for the nuts. Now you might say that's crazy, but we need to reconfigure it for the nuts. Then, the, oh dear. The alfalfa is ready to turn into wrapped bales as well. At least I hope we can, anyway. Right then, so how do I... Transporting position? Ah, so they're in... Unload bales is Y. Yes, I've got the wrong thing selected, that's why. No. Unload bales. Come on now. Unload assistant Z. That's what I want. Aha! There we go. Nope, down, down, and further out. Oh. Well, that should do nicely. There we go. Perfect. Alright then, so. I believe what we need to do is get the mower on and get the crop cut. So before we do anything with that, the mower is already over here, the windrow is over here. I think the baler's over here somewhere as well, although I'm not certain. I've got my bucket. I need to sell the nuts today. The nuts are the best price today, which is really good news. So first of all, we need to go around the edge of the field. I assume that we use a mower for this. I'm not absolutely certain. Yes, we do. Look at that. Brilliant. So that's great news. We can use a mower around the edge of the field and then start going inwards. But yes, all of this will be rowed up, baled, and then hopefully wrapped to turn it into silage to feed into our BGA. Come on, trees, out the way. Oh dear. Well, once we've done at the edge of the field, the rest of it will be a lot easier. I'm excited about this. Getting all this alfalfa cut and baled up. It's a slightly darker shade than the grass, and I don't know if it grows back or not. The general consensus was that it doesn't grow back when I was speaking to Dex, but I'm not sure. If it does grow back, I'll just seed the rest of the field with the alfalfa. If it doesn't grow back, then we will seed it all with grass. Ugh. Blooming trees in the way. Don't have access to this land? It's a lie. Ah, wait, was that the that was the gap between the fields before? Well, I hope we can plant those. We've managed to plough them okay. So yeah, the idea is we're going to get this field cut, rowed and baled. None of the other fields are ready to harvest just yet. The bales that we've got already are 35% fermented, so they will be hopefully ready, well, overnight, and then we can kick the BGA off into production. It'll be a bit easier to get around the field now, at least. And yeah, then we've got to row it all up and bale it. So I'll tell you what, we'll put it into a time lapse now. So we get it all cut and rowed, and you can join me again when we are going to be baling. Well, that felt extremely time consuming. I mean, not for you, obviously, but for me. That took ages. And it was very wet. We just bounce over our swaths on the way back. Right then, so I'm going to drop that off there. We'll pick up the trailer. We're going to head back to the... Oh dear, we're sinking. We haven't got the mud mod enabled, so there must be a feature of the map, I think. Right, so we're going to head back to the other farm. Come on, climb out of the field. There we go. Yep, head back to the other farm. We have a number of things to do. We're going to reconfigure this trailer, hopefully, if we can, to be a grain trailer, and then we can tip the nuts in and go sell those, because it is the perfect time to sell them at the minute. And we will have to do some work to make sure the greenhouse is topped up with fertilizer and with water to keep that going. We absolutely don't want that to stop. And then we'll come back here with the baler, get them all baled up, and then wrap them. I can't remember, I say this a lot, I can't remember if I've bought a wrapper or if we just hired one. But I think with the 91,000 we've got in the back at the minute, it'd be good to buy one. I might have a look at the sale, and we'll just see what we can do. That's if we didn't buy one last time and have forgotten all about it, that is. Right then, so I will see you back at the other farm. Alright, so here we are. I don't appear to have a wrapper. Having said that, I don't appear to have a baler either. Where on earth have they gone? Well, let's have a look here to see if we own one to start with. What happened to my baler? I definitely had a baler. Oh, I remember. I sold it because I wanted to try and afford that one that was in the sale. There it is. I was going to get the combined baler and wrapper, wasn't I? That was it. Except it's no longer in the sale. But here they are. It was the Class Roland here for 78,000. Or if we want to do 150 centimetre bales, which I think we do, just for an extra £6,000, we could get the Massey Ferguson or the Fendt. Quite like to get Massey Ferguson. Don't need a bale on end turner. And we definitely want some foil. So, some black foil. No need for a plate. Not that it saves us any money, but... So we're going to buy that then for £84,500. And there we go. As for the trailer, we will see if we can customize it into... Aha! We can. Superb. So that's what we need. We'll customize that for £0, which is brilliant. Then we can pick up the nuts and go and sell those. I think before we take them to sell them, though, I will make sure the greenhouse is fully topped up with everything. But first things first, it's about 6 bucket loads to get into the trailer, which we will do now. I've also decided that whatever money I finish on today, we're going to be paying off the loan with. Or starting to pay off the loan with, anyway. Because we really, really need to get that loan paid off as soon as possible. Oh dear. Into the trailer. Come on, Robert. Should be the last one. There we go. Last bucket load. Definitely glad I went for the front loader on this thing, even though it took me several times of wasting money. Right then, so that's that done. What we need to do now is sort out the greenhouse. I think it's... yeah, it's getting low on both. Which isn't a terrible thing. We've got plenty of coffee beans in there. And we're still producing them. So, yeah, if we get this filled up once a day, or once a month, I should say, in game time, then that will really help us out. I think parking these away from the thing helps us as well. Right, so that is fertilizer full. Water will take a few more loads. But I think we've got some water in this tank over here anyway. Actually, having said that, how much diesel have we got? Oh god, absolutely tons of diesel. No problem with that at all. Alright then. And then obviously we'll have to go and get our... once we've sold the nuts, we can go and get our baler and wrapper, or combined baler and wrapper, and go and sort out the alfalfa. I'm hoping this rain stops soon. It was only forecast until 12 o'clock and it's now 1:45. A horrible day. Right. Oh dear, I don't want to drive across the crop. I'd forgotten that this is all crop now and not grass. Let's head up round this way. Right, I'll do a couple more loads of this. And see if the cows need any water. I don't think they will. In fact, let's just have a quick look now while this is filling up. Cows. No, really good for water. Could probably do with some more hay soon. So the next time we cut our field, the field next to the cows, that hay can be for the cows, I think. And they have started to produce some milk. We have got 400 litres of milk. Or 400? 450 now. Which is fantastic. So we can, at some point, take one of these tankers up there and try and figure out where the trigger is to load the milk. If we don't have a trigger, I do have a bit of an idea. There is a £1,000 placeable for milk management, which allows us to do various different things, and I'm not really sure what those various different things are, but we should be able to get the milk out that way. Of course, if that doesn't work, I'm a bit scuppered because I'll have a load of milk, but I won't know what to do with it. Alright, that's nearly taken all of that tanker as well, so. Smashing stuff. Now, it's time for us to sell. Oh dear, that crop destruction's on. It's a good job I didn't drive across the field, is it? Isn't it? Is it? Isn't it? Don't know. Oh, that's the wrong pedal. Okay, let's get attached to this trailer, and then we'll have to... Oh dear. Back. Right, there we go, we're attached. Now, we get around here without destroying the crop? Probably not. Oh yes, just about. Right then, nuts. Nuts, best in June, 3,078. Look at that, 3,200 at Cereal Factory. That is absolutely fantastic. And the Cereal Factory is up here, I believe. It is. That is brilliant. Let's get along to that then. Okay, so we've been this far before. This is where we sell the hay bales at the animal dealership here. Ah, look at the cows. And the Cereal Factory is just up here on the right. Looks like Dex was filling a tanker full of petrol, so he's obviously on the same road that I am in terms of coffee beans. Here we go. Do we need to weigh in through here? Yeah, it's probably weighing in through here. That's fine. And then this is where we need to tip. So this is where we find out. Moment of truth. It'll be about... Truth. It'll be about 16,000 litres, I reckon. Oh, 18,000. That's a pleasant surprise. Although it's not the money earner I was led to believe it was, to be honest. It's yeah, that was a lot of work and a whole field worth of nuts for just £18,000. So that's not really the money earner that I thought it was going to be. Ah, Farmer Dex. What's he doing there? Ah, looks like he is doing something. Possibly spraying. Anyway. I am going to get the trailer back to our farm and get it reconfigured. I'm also going to pick up the baler on the way back, and then we'll head up to the other field to bale and wrap the alfalfa. I hope. If we end up just baling the alfalfa, I'll be a little disappointed. But at least we'll know then, and I can get grass into that field for next growth stage. Growth thing, you know. Well, here we are, back at this field. Get that front loader up and out of the way. Right then, so I want to change bale size to 150. And that, oh, and turn on automatic drop. There we go. Perfect. So, go around the outside first. There we go. Unfolding. Lower it down, and that should... Yes, here we go. Alfalfa to start with. And it will switch to grass over this bit, I imagine. Oh no, still alfalfa, that's good. So, I'm hoping the alfalfa is going to be turned into a wrapped bale where it'll get fermented, and we're about to find out. Yes, it is wrapping it. Fantastic. And The alfalfa says it's been harvested. We'll have to wait until next episode to find out if that is going to regrow, I think. Okay, so we shall crack on and get the rest of this field baled. And then we'll go and pick all the bales up. Right, well, that's the end of the alfalfa. All we've got to do now is wait till next month to see if it starts to regrow. And if it does, we will start off by getting that seeded into here. I don't know if this map will tell us. We have got a count of bales though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Well, that's a bit good. 22 bales. And I didn't even look at the state of the field. Right, so it's gone down as harvested at the minute. If that comes back to growing again next month, we know that we're okay. If it doesn't, then we'll be turning the whole lot into grass. Right, gonna get them all picked up and put over here now. How are these bales getting on fermenting? 51%. Not bad. I'm not sure why the grass bales have got a rounder edges. 5,500 litres, and these are also 5,500 litres. How weird. Unless they get rounder as they ferment, I don't know. Right, let's get that connected up. We will put it into operating position and drive around picking them up. Work mode pro. Right, so we need to change that. Easy. There we are. Perfect. Looks like when I reconfigured the trailer it reset. But now we're back on easy mode, which is just fantastic. Okay, I'll get these loads moved over to the BGA. I don't know whether I'll be able to get them all into the trigger or not, but we shall see. And there we go. They're all there, hopefully. Mostly in the trigger. So as they ferment, they should be taken into the BGA. And start, well, building up the BGA to start with. Oh, what am I doing? I'm skipping around. Yeah, so we're going to start creating electricity, which we'll sell. We'll start creating methane, which we'll sell. And we'll start creating digestate, which we will keep. Yes. And the digestate we're going to want to start spreading on this field. Yeah, I don't know if alfalfa will regrow or not. Let's have a quick look and see if it's in here. Greenery. Nope. Yeah, it would have to be in a specific part of here that came with the map. Nope. Okay, well, we'll find out next time, I guess. Anyway, I think that is us done for the day. Here we are back at the original farm. And our productions are well and truly underway. And we're looking good. So, as promised, I'm going to pay off as much of the loan as I can. We will carry on earning money. Oh, hello. Why have we gone to negative money? Oh, I don't know. But never mind. We're at negative money now. We'll be positive again by the morning. And that leaves us with £200,000 to pay off, which we will be doing. So, thank you so much for watching. And I shall see you again next time when we'll be selling the soybeans, topping up the greenhouse again, potentially planting alfalfa, and if we're not planting alfalfa, we'll be planting the whole plot of grass instead. Might even try and get the milk out of the cow field. That will be a good thing to do as well. So, like I said, thank you so much for watching, and ooh, that looks to be a good deal, but I've got rid of all my money now. Anyway, I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.